All right, so my friends, welcome. We're playing some Pioneer, and this deck might look a little familiar. If you watch the stream and you watch my my day one of the Pioneer Qualifier a few weeks ago, I lost to this deck played by a player named Splash for Fixing, and they actually watched the stream. They came in chat afterwards, and they sent me a nice email, and they sent me the deck list, and I was like, cool, that looks fun, I'm gonna play it. So there you go, folks. All you gotta do is beat me on stream in a qualifier, and I'll play your deck, all right? So this is a Boros Legends deck in Pioneer. Mox Amber, of course, is the name of the game. So 0 mana Mox, but you gotta have a Legend in play. It is, one of the more difficult Mox conditions to meet, but there are a ton of 1 mana Legends available. Of course, Pioneer Masters gave us Kithian and Zergo, joining Skrell and Kellen. There's also a new one in Aether Drift, new good 1-drop. Fortunately, has been recorded before that. Aether Drift might be after it on YouTube, but I'm at the Pro Tour, so deal with it. We got Kellen here is pretty good. Skrell's good as well. And then Thalia, of course, is great with all these creatures. Inti is good for discarding extraneous copies, but the real goal here is turn 2 Adeline or turn 2 Ammon Packle. That is the stick. Using the Mox Amber to cast a busted 3-drop on turn 2. Kind of giving it a Llanowar's effect, but also applying a threat on turn 1. And 2 Embercleave and Hazard on the top end. Just a really cool, linear, straightforward aggro deck. Looks pretty sweet, looks pretty fun, and we're gonna give it a spin and see if it is just that. So let's get right into the game. It's brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Speaking of the Pro Tour, I will be at the Ultimate Guard booth on Sunday, I believe from noon to 2. Double check the times. Might not be locked in yet, but I believe from noon to 2 I'll be at the Ultimate Guard booth. And one of the awesome things about Ultimate Guard is how awesomely involved they are in the community, honestly. Obviously a great company. They make wonderful products. They do great, great product stuff. Hi, Cassian. We can't play Koroks right now. They're doing an ad read, all right? I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired from Ultimate Guard. See? That's true. Cassian wants to go find Koroks. All right. Well, Ultimate Guard's great. Check him out. All right. Thank you, Cassie, for that. Check coming out with me. We're on the draw, and our opponent's our hand's Handstorm and a mulligan. And this hand is worse.
Somebody's playing a prank.
I mean, they mulligan too, I guess. So a mulligan to 5, and our 5-card hand is pretty good. Let's dump the extra Mox, and we have Skrelv, Thalia, Inti. Shelter by Ghosts and Thalia is pretty awkward together, obviously. Really, really tough because we just don't know if this card's going to be good or not. Like, they're playing Blue-White Control, this card's terrible. They're playing Mono-Red, this card's awesome. But it is quite awkward with Thalia. The problem is Inti's also bad when you mulligan to 5. So, I don't know. I wish that's just the most rough card. Cassian loves Doritos, yes. So yes, Nicole and I finally finished Breath of the Wild. We beat literally everything in the entire game. All the DLC, all the shrines, everything. Didn't get all the Koroks. God, give me this card back. No. Why do we got a mulligan at 5? All right. That sucks. Play Kellen. We're going to hold a Mox Amber, so I can't play anything off it anyway. So, but yeah, so the only thing we need to do is all the Koroks. And now we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. But when I hang out with Cassie, sometimes I'll play Breath of the Wild with them. And we'll look for Koroks. I'm just going to block. Pretty happy just to trade this thing, so. Don't forget, folks, like, comment, subscribe also. How's it going? Welcome. All right, so we get Mox Amber, Thalia, Skrelv. Skrelv's pretty bad here, unfortunately, but. Burning Tree Emissary. We're playing a Burning Tree deck after this, so. And it's playing Cunning Coyotes. Might be the deck we're playing after this, honestly, so. Coyote gives this thing +1, has haste itself. They exile a land. Pretty good. I would say we're in trouble here. We draw Inti. I mean, Inti can attack with make the Thalia attack. Discard the Plaza Heroes. Right. The problem is we're not guaranteed to be able to even cast the card we hit off of Inti, which again is the problem is when you mulligan a 5, Inti is much worse. All looting effects are much worse than you mulligan a million times. I might not even do it. Might just say go. Yeah, we'll say go. All right, so they play land 4, which is good. It means they're flooding. However, they're attacking. So they probably have a Tarkus command here, which is just going to destroy us. We be 3, 6, 9, 10. I think we're dead. Let's just block with Thalia, I guess, and soak up a bunch of damage. So they play Tarkus command. Maybe we can get Inti going. Again, this is a pretty rough mulligan to 5, you know, so take 3, pump the squad, end up taking a whole bunch. Go to 6. Skrulv is just heinous in a matchup like this. It's so bad. Aganjo's gas. Now, Aganjo's great. I didn't mention the channel lands in the deck tech. There are 8 channel lands because A, they're usually 1 mana spells, and then B, what's it called? The discard triggers Inti, which is sick too. So, I think I want to attack with Inti has the block too, probably. Let's attack with Skrulv and Inti, and just like try and get lucky, I guess. Hit like a reasonable spell here. So pump that. We hit Plasma Heroes, not great. Play Plasma Heroes and say go. We can like block with Inti and then a Ganjo. If they have like Stone Nothing, we got a chance here. That's the opposite of Stone Nothing. That's the perfect card to have. And we're dead. All right, whatever. Okay, chill. All right, come on. So mulligan to 5, not a great way to start our day. That's fine. We're gonna bring in our Lightning Helixes and our Portable Holes. We're gonna take out these Skrulls, which are very bad. Thalia is awkward because like it's actually good against their spells, but it's not very good. Let's see, Embercleave is kind of bad too. It's awkward because we're bringing in spells as well. Cutting the 1-drop legends does hurt the Moxen as well. Thalia. They're playing a good amount of creatures too. Maybe shave Thalias. She comes to Thalia. Loran. Nothing to kill with Loran, right? No, I don't think so. Redain, not very good. Yeah, this is fun. There's also Ruinous Blast. It's kind of expensive. Oh, you can't have Blast and Shelter by Ghost. And yeah, never mind. Can't have Blast, Shelter by Ghost, and Portable Hole. That'd be pretty bad. So, not doing that.
Waka waka.
On the play. I mean, it is theoretically turn 3 Adeline, which is fine. Right. It's not a great hand, but we're gonna keep. It's also awkward that we have no actual. I mean, we wait mana with this stuff, so we can't like Portable Hole if they kill my creature, but. So we'll Kythian into Inti probably. It's Kythian or Kellen? Kellen is better. Actually, Kellen is pretty good if we like they just don't do anything. It's Kellen. We could activate it and try and draw a card. Here's Kamano. All right, that does open the door for Kellen. So we draw Sokazan, which is cool. So if Kellen's Scout comes a human and whatever this combination player exile top card of your library may play the card. Oh, it's this turn. I'm sorry. It's not the delayed text. I lied. So that's fine. We'll just play Plasma Heroes, attack for 2, and play Inti. No discard. Inti, we can't play the card anyway, so. When Kellen isn't around, the other character should ask, where's Kellen?
Pointless nostalgia.
Here's Spear. No blocking. And Adeline. Post-combat Spear, sure. Alright, well, we're just shipping here, so here's Adeline. We attack. No, we could discard a card to pump the token and just like be hyper aggressive here. Nah, that's pretty silly. Adeline does kill pretty quickly if they can't kill it. They have like a Lithomantic Barrage, something like that. It could be pretty bad for us, but just flips. Play a land. Inti giving Adeline Trample is also pretty gas. They're going to plot Aloe Alchemist. Love seeing these Thunder Junction cards just like seeing play randomly in Pioneer, the Alchemist and the Coyote. But they are actually really good with all the Valiant stuff and the heroic stuff. So they're gonna pump the Etchings into a 5/4. Attack with just the Etchings. Wow, not even like a bluff. Monstrous Rage, something like that. Sure, so this is fine. We'll take this. And now we are attacking for a lot. Okay, so we do want to pre-combat stuff because we want to grow the Adeline, but we also want to be able to play things off Inti. Let me cast Thalia pre-combat. Turns off spells too. I guess our attacks are awkward too, right? We can't really attack with more than Adeline. Inti could target itself. Yeah, I think it's where we're at, actually. Thalia also defends against spells. So let's attack with Inti and Adeline pumping Inti. They could double block. I guess I think Kellen instead. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that, actually. So let's do this. Attack with this. Make an attacker. Discarding extra Adeline. Target Kellen. We hit a Ganjo. Alright. So, that's fine. Just take a huge chunk of damage here. Play that. Play Kythian. So go. Kythian needs to attack itself to flip, so it couldn't have played attack with 3 things there. Hardcast the Alchemist. Play a Bushwhacker. That's pretty good. The thing is that, like, I think we're just fine, right? We just don't die. Like, Thalia blocks this thing. This blocks here. This blocks here. This blocks here. We're super alive and they're super dead. Yeah, whatever. That's just fine. It looks scary, but it was not actually that scary. Yeah, Adeline kills him anyway. Oh, this is a bad block. Hold on. Better blocks. Put this here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Game 3 sideboarding on the draw. I don't think we changed anything. The Thalias aren't great. They are very creaturey. Like, a lot of their spell effects are like just creatures. So Thalia is pretty weird. But I don't really see what else you could bring in, realistically, so that's fine. We are trying out my opponent's deck next on stream, and on YouTube, look for it as a video. These videos are going up on YouTube while I'm waiting for the Pro Tour, so gotta be banking it all up. Kythian into Thalia. I should have Kythian into Helix, right? If I don't kill Kythian, but this is fine. Is first Gideon Blackblade better than second Thalia? I don't think so. They play a tap land?
Inconceivable!
That's the best they can muster is a tap land on turn 1? Do they have like a 9 Burning Tree draw? No, they don't. This is sick. We're just gonna Lightning Helix. Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Great exchange for us, right? And we have Ammon next turn. Come on. So take a 1. And here's an Alchemist. Just hard casting a 3/2. Also awesome. Yeah, ship it, right? Like, this is awesome. They can block the token, but like this thing grows. Getting that 4th point toughness would be really awesome for us, so. And now we have Portable Hole, Thalia, Kythian. We do the duplicate legend issue a little bit, that's fine. There's Kamano again, that's also fine. And a Cunning Coyote. So this is a 3/3. Sure, this is fine. We're 21, we can take a hit here. And we're attacking back for a ton as well, so. We'll just Portable Hole the Coyote. Drawing a Ganjo is awesome. As I said, a Ganjo is really good. All those challenges are so good in this deck. So. I guess I can't Thalia then, though, but. This is fine. Play Portable Hole. Exile. I don't know why I'm pre-combating this, honestly, but sure. So even though we'll have 3 things attacking, the tokens come in tapped, and they didn't actually attack. So the Kythian will not flip, but still good for us. Time for a bunch. They shocked him to land, really? I didn't even notice. What could they possibly have? They don't have Snakeskin Veil. They don't have a removal spell.
Game.
All right. Cool.
Blouses.
Well, we're moving on now.
Oh, Kazan. Yeah, it doesn't really work. If we had more red cards, if we could go like, you know, Sokazan, Kellen, Mox Amber, red card, I would be inclined. Like if we had a Zergo, and then we could start channeling these, but this is not a functional hand, unfortunately. We're gonna mulligan. And we mulligan into a pretty good hand. I mean, Embercleave is really good with Adeline, but like Adeline's really good with Adeline, so I don't think we really need that very much, you know? It's like sort of like, okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, we'll ship this. Let's go with Sokazan too. Yeah, I mean, like, I think on 7, Embercleave is good, but I think it's the worst card in the hand, so. Dark Slick Shores. We draw land. It's tilt. Alright, Zergo first. Zergo is just the weakest of the 1-drops, so if you want to kill it. No Fatal Push, though, sure. Dimir something. We draw Skrelv. Alright, attack for 2. Skrelv into Kythian's pretty good. Flood Pit's Drowner. We're playing standard right now? Is in the wrong queue? Alright, so here's Kythian. Here's Skrelv. Then we have a protected Adeline for next turn. That's pretty awesome. Just a little bug. Alright, so no land for Kaido. They have a ninja? They have a ninja?
Yeah.
Moon Circuit Hacker. Deal 1. Alright, that's fun. Okay, so let's look at the Adeline here. Freaking Hacker. We could have blocked, you know, like... It's funny, if they played a 3rd land, I would have blocked to play around Kaido, I think. But... Drowner. We have Skrelv. Skrelv definitely earning his paycheck right now. Hacker. Getting in. Ninja of Deep Hours, eat your heart out, right? Alright, so we are just going land. We are casting Adeline, and we are getting in. Interesting question here is if they had a removal spell for Kythian. They're going to flip its Drowner, sure. So we are going to... They're targeting Skrelv. Alright, so they're going to kill Adeline on their turn. That's fine. We'll just target the Kythian so they can't block it. Alright, so get in. So, Adeline's not long for this world. The good news is, though, we're going super wide. And one of the... I mean, in standard, at least, going wide with 1/1s is really good against Dimir. So, hopefully that continues. We're just going to, you know, Sokazan for 1. The channel lands are with a deck like this, you got to ask yourself, like, why are we doing these things, you know? And the payoffs of this deck are channel lands and Mox Amber. And the channel lands are really good. So they attack. They get to loot, not draw. And now we're also flipping Kythian here, too. Oh, my God. Yeah, and honestly, Sokazan and Kythian's really good, too. So, cool. Thalia. Thalia's cool, too. Oh, yeah, count Thalia. Thalia first. Then Sokazan, channel. Then send it. And then flip Kythian, and now you got to re-Kythian.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
So, what's our creature attacks Kythian if able? Okay. Or untap a creature. So making the hacker attack is pretty cool. Because if they can't kill Thalia, we're gonna eat it. And if they do kill Thalia, whatever, it costs them at least 2 mana. And then Gideon can take it. He's tough. He's a big boy. So there we go.
After it was all over.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet, folks. All right, we're still playing. Still in game 2. So, Dimir, like, tempo ninja stuff. Don't like Shelter by Ghost in matchups like this, because they have a bunch of removal spells. I Kind of like Gideon, honestly. Ruinous Blast is interesting if we're not going to bring in the portable holes. What kind of counter spells do they have? I haven't seen their deck really. Portable hole. Ruinous Blast is kind of an awesome card. I guess it doesn't hit the as a Kaido, which is kind of an issue. That's annoying. Spell Pierce. Yeah. Spell Pierce is probably coming out. I agree. Yeah. So, Embercleave. Let's bring in 2 blasts. And honestly, the Hacker's an enchantment, right? Maybe we bring in the Lorans also, or like a Loran and a Gideon. Can't play lands and graveyards. Redain, God of the Worthy. Doesn't do too much. This is good. Kaido's legendary. All Planeswalkers are legendary. Okay. Hand is not great, although note that a Ganjo's a spell, not a land. Opponent mulligans. I think we're just going to keep. Sure. Whatever. Splash of Fixing's in chat. Beat me in the qualifier. But big thanks to Splash. I'm sending the Decklist over and a very kind message. So, again, this is Splash Fixing deck. Looking pretty sweet. We're 2-0 with an asterisk because our opponent just didn't want to play anymore. All right. Hand is obviously a little fair, but good. You know, on the draw, just 1 drop. Okay, so we're going to Skrelv. Just going to Skrelv, protect the Thalia, and protect the Adeline. Alright, so we got Fortress, Island. Some sort of control. They got a counterspell here? What do you got? Here's Thalia. Cavernous Souls is definitely a card that could be played in this deck. Counterspells are not particularly prevalent in Pioneer right now, but could play some Caverns for sure. There are mostly humans in the deck. Okay, well, I'm not feeling very good about this game anymore. Spell Queller. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Sure. So they're like a Spirits deck. They're not like a Control deck. Sure. I've been quelled. Happens. Happens to the best of us, you know. Draw a new Adeline. Cast the card. Alright, so we're just going to play Kythian and put a thing on it. I'm going to play a land untapped. With like a Spell Piercy or Mana Leaky effect, maybe. Alright, let's cast Shelter by Ghost, see what happens. Skull can protect it. They have a Spell Queller number 2. Just chaining Quellers. Alright, that's annoying. Sure. We're going to say go. I'd like to draw in a Ganjo, please. That'd be my, I guess I get a Rattle Chains or whatever. I'd imagine this would be a good matchup for us, but obviously, you know, things don't always work out. Okay, so untap. Zergo. Are there any counters you pay 2 effects? I should play around here? I don't know what. Probably not, right? Just cast Adeline. Cast Adeline. Damage doesn't matter with these flyers and stuff, so. Adeline resolves. We could Skrelv the Kythian, but I think we're just going to protect the Adeline. We have Plaza Heroes next turn too, so let's chill. We'll say go. See where we're at. My least favorite card in Duskmourn, Enduring Curiosity. Alright. Yeah, that's probably the game, but gotta keep playing. That's why I hate the card so much. Alright. They now have 6 cards in hand. And a good blocker for Adeline, too, which is gross. Alright, let's untap. We draw the Aganjo. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god!
Aganjoing a Enduring Curiosity is pretty bad. Yeah, Tie Binder would be gross too. Alright, we're gonna attack. I think we're gonna use the Plaza to save the Kithian. Actually, I can make it indestructible too. Let's just attack with this. Just gonna send him to Leroy. I don't think it's gonna work out for us very well, but whatever. Attack with everything. They have a Cunning Night Bonder. Okay. 2/2 flash. Spells with flash you cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. Alright. So they're not spirits, they're just like blue-white flash. And the Wandering Rescuer. Flash can invoke double strike. Tap creatures you control have X-proof. Okay. Sure. I mean, that's a certainly a fine Aganjo target. The problem is, like, the Curiosity is still going to wreck us. 3/4 double strike. Other tap creatures you control have hexproof. Sure. Okay. So they're going to Rescuer block Kithian. And Adeline block. So we can, like... We can Aganjo the Rescuer and just Plaza of Heroes the Adeline. We get it for 3 damage. They lose 2 bodies. And then Adeline can block Cunning Night Bonder. We still have Scroll up too. That's like fine. So let's I honestly wanted to Aganjo the Spell Queller, but that's not really possible. So let's hit this. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
And then I want to keep Adeline around too, yeah? So, alright. So give us Indestructible. Kithian's gonna flip, and then we can force a Spell Queller to attack Kithian, and they won't draw a card. It's kind of cool. So this flips. Kithian would go to 5, and Adeline can block the Night Bonder too. It might actually be okay here. All right, so Sega. They have 3 drawing to 4. That turn could have gotten a lot worse for us, you know? Like, a lot worse. The original One Mana Planeswalker. Forget about Tamiyo. Alright, here it is. Queller attacks here. This will attack us most likely. They are at 12 also. Adeline is pretty mean. There's that creature land that attacks. It animates for 1 less for each legendary you control, right? I guess that colorless land's kind of a hard sell, but it's a pretty cool card. Mobilized District, I believe it is. It's a possible card. This thing also gains upgrades with the new set. The new white 1 mana legend's pretty sweet. Second Curiosity. Hate it forever. Alright, so they draw 2.
That won't happen again.
Alright, so draw 2. Kithian's still alive. I mean, Adeline. No! I can't save my Gideon. This is brutal. Like, they're targeting the Adeline? What are you doing? Alright. Will Adeline just kill them now? We draw Thalia. This is a creature. This is a creature. Attack with everything. This is a creature. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I say have lifelink on the. They still have lifelink on the ground too. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I mean, like, we were like really behind this game. We kind of got back into it a little bit. The spell callers were particularly disgusting. Yeah, so you can make as a creature, play Thalia, but and make this unblockable. But Yeah, they just block a token anyway, too. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, tough game. That's fine. It happens. Look at the old sideboard here. Cavern of Souls wouldn't be good anyway. So they have Sheltered by Ghosts and Curiosity. So Loran's a bit interesting. Honestly, this might be a Ruinous Blast matchup. No More Lies. Sheltered by Ghosts just seems sketchy. Like the idea of Blast. I think Embercleave's fine also. Like Loran Gideon. Helix is like can kill Spellquellers. Helix is it's bad with Thalia, obviously. I'm a Gideon fan in Mox Amber decks. I built Mox Amber decks on Historic like a long time ago, and Gideon was like the star card. Sucks as Thalia like isn't great against them. Maybe we just go down on Thalias and bring in some Lightning Helixes. It's like good against No More Lies, and then everything else is a creature, though. We're on the play, though. Let's do this. I think on the draw, maybe we'll consider Helix. I think on the play, we can just beat them down. All right, on the play. No, come on. We mulligan a lot, I feel like. All right, mulligan. That's better. I mean, Hazoret is a good card when you mulligan. Unfortunately, Inti is not. But Hazoret, they have plenty of ways to kill Hazoret. Hazoret probably should have came out, honestly. Alright, well, we have Kellen into Inti into Ammon, so... Oh, I guess the crux of that last game was actually the No More Lies. So Cavern of Souls is certainly a possible card for this deck. It's either they're just like all humans, you know? What are the non-humans? Skrelv, Zergo... That's it. Alright, Sokazan. We're going to Inti. And just attack. No discards. They play tap land, they mill a land. Like, if they have No More Lies here, if we have Cavern of Souls, like, the game literally just ends. So, we're going to cast Ammon here, and they're going to cast No More Lies. It's going to just freaking suck. You know, like... But if we had Cavern of Souls, the game's just over. So, like... Even though that counter spells aren't a huge... Oh, it resolved. Maybe a kill spell there or something? I don't know. But even though counter spells aren't a huge part of the format, like... They have, like, a split up or something like that? What do they got going on here? Alright, no discards. Plume Creed Escort. Okay.
There's the angel!
Block Inti. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, Basri from Aether is going to be a great card for this deck. It's also a human. Also, the big thing about Mox Amber is you really want to have all of your legends be the same color if possible, because that way you can go 1-drop, Mox 1-drop. The problem is when you have Kellen and Kithian, you can't do that. So that's a big one for sure. So land here, they could definitely have a Spell Queller. We might just want to maybe do the Kellen thing. Let's play Mox. Yeah, we're playing on Spell Queller here for sure. Kellen can't go up twice, I guess. If I attack and they Spell Queller just to block Kellen, is resolving Adeline worth losing Kellen? Might be. Or should I attack? Adeline's pretty boss. Alright. They're not going to block. We're just going to activate the Kellen and hit a card and see what we hit. Kind of cruising here. If they have split up or something, that would suck. But here's Fairy Mastermind. Sure. Not drawing cards here. We've already blocked. Or declare blockers. So top card is another Ammon. Sure. And now do we hold Sokazan? I think we do. Yeah. We can Sokazan and step. They have split up. It's pretty bad for us. But we could Sokazan and then untap into Adeline. Still pretty good. Honestly, that's a pretty good. That's honestly a lethal follow-up or force to chump block at least. Get lost the Ammon. We're gonna do this right now. All right, so Sokazan, 2 tokens. Again, big draw of that is the channel lines for sure. Million little shitters and Adeline and don't want a map. I think I do. second, Adeline. Sure. Coming in. There you go. Good luck with that. You're dead. That's 7. That's 7.
No, that's a lot of damage.
All right, game 3. Now that we're on the draw, I want these helixes. I want to make my deck cheaper and nimbler on the draw so we don't get snowballed from behind. So I'd say Hazard's gone and Ambercleave is gone. 3 helixes are in. Gideon's worse on the draw also. They got a lot of stinky shitters. Portable Hole is another card that's... I mean, the thing is, like, how good is Thalia, right? Thalia seems kind of rough because, like, we're bringing in spells and they have a lot of creatures. So I don't think that Thalia is very good. Can't bring in Portable Hole for bringing in Ruinous Blast, though. That's not very good. Honestly, the Atomic just seems fine as a 2/3 flyer. Like, it's meant for Lotus Field and stuff, but... And then maybe another Loran to deal with Shelter by Ghosts and the 4/3. What's up, Laplace? First time chatter. Blue-green Flash and Explore. Well, your deck live is... it's on the docket. You know, I can't say it's coming soon, but... Embercleave. How do you feel about Embercleave? Seems like a pretty risky card against them, but it's fine. Let's do this. Atomic. This is what I was saying earlier. So that we have Skrelv. If we had all the same color 1-drops, we could go Aganjo, Skrelv, Amber 1-drop. But we don't. So this hand can cast Inti. We can go Zurgo, Land, Inti, which is pretty cool, actually. Well, I think we'll do that. I think making him as a Lotus Petal is fine. So we're going to keep this. It's obviously a little awkward, sure. Now it's very awkward, but... Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't play the freaking the first Zurgo. I'm so dumb! No! I am Jim. Welcome to the stream. I got lost in the sauce. Oh, no. We didn't draw a red source either, or a white spell. That's probably the game. All right, well... Listen, folks. The only difference between my punts and your punts is my punts are televised. All right, here's a Mox. There you go. Maybe we should actually held the Mox. It's like a non-zero chance to counter it, but whatever. Hey!
Bingo.
All right, so let's cast. I'm gonna play around No More Lies. Let's just cast Zurgo. Cast Inti too. Sure, let's cast Inti too. They might counter this, but like I think we want to just like get the Embercleave going. So, Cunning Night Bonder. Sure. Okay. I think I'm pretty comfortable just saying go, and then like setting up for Embercleave next turn. Well, I guess I would trade Zurgo. Or never mind, I should cast that. So yeah, this is fine. Right. So yeah, sure. No attacks. There you go. Night Bonder's a card that I played in Standard a bit. It's a pretty bad card. Like, it does reduce cost of things a little bit, but like, it's just a really awkward card. The body's bad. It's hard to cast. Like, Mono Resub. Play land untapped. Play Sheltered by Ghosts. They can hit the Skrelv if they want to. It's their only legal target. Why do they keep doing this? I don't understand. They gotta have a plan this time, right? Like, there's no way they're just doing this again. Didn't they just do that in game 1? Didn't this just happen? What's going on here? All right. Well, now we have Embercleave. Like, just target the Skrelv. Like. Rather have something than nothing, right? All right, land, combat. Honestly, Embercleave on Skrelv is just fine. I probably should have not actually played the land, but whatever. Let's attack. Embercleave will cost 3. We can discard the Mox Amber to the Inti. I guess it disguises our thing a little bit too. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I should let Skrelv up. Because if I had a spell, they would have cast it on their turn, right? Like, all right, so Inti here. All right, we hit a land, sure. I played a land first because I wanted more Embercleave mana, but okay, they have an escort, sure. This is gonna be a blowout, folks.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get up. Don't do it. Man, don't do it. No, don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your fans. Think of everybody. You got the kids on the
Sorry, they didn't go fast enough to make my drop effective, but all right. So Skrelv, escort, Nightbonder. I want to kill the Nightbonder with the lifelink on it, I think, and keep Inti. So believe in the cleave. It's been a long time since I played an Embercleave, but here it is.
No, that's a lot of damage.
All right, you're at 11, and I can't play the Plaza. Unfortunately, that's fine. We'll just say go. We got backup Zergo and Inti. We draw Adeline. They're currently losing to the board, so I'm just going to cast this, and they can try and counter it. Like, whatever. That resolves. Do they have, like, the tappy guy? Combat? All right. No discard. If they have Settle the Wreckage, awesome. They have a Ganjo of their own, sure. So I will not discard a Zergo. Take some damage and say go. The Cleave can be re-equipped. We've got Adeline. They're at 8. We draw on a Ganjo of our own. Sure, so let's tap this. Just gotta tap the Mox first. Put this here. And let it ride, you know? Here they come. For the 3-0. Settle me. Oh, they got to settle! Respect. All right, respect is due. I basically got this deck. Not many, right? We got one, I think. Oh, we got one. All right. Well, shouldn't have spoken of the 3-0, obviously. It's been a while, yeah. The Settle Record has not has been this was a, if you didn't play with this card, it was in standard. It was not even like a terror. It was like, it wasn't like it was too good, but it was like the card that would like get you, you know? All right, here is Tomic. All right, we are going to cast Tomic first. Sure, cast Tomic first. Wow. Yeah. We still have Embercleave, we have a Flyer, we have a Ganjo. We're not like, you know, we could definitely, we're probably in trouble, but we're not like dead yet. Definitely a trauma response with Wreckage for sure, yes. A lot of folks have, I'm sure, have been settled pretty badly. Because I think it was also that, like, you would, like, board this card as, like, a 1-of or a 2-of in, like, your White Weenie deck. You know? And, like, obviously you wouldn't play around it because, you know, and you can't play a sweeper in your White Weenie deck, but Settle is one-sided. So, like, if you're racing, it's sick. So, all right, so we're still doing okay. Maps are good to get us back in this game. They play another land, so they're looking a little flooded here. We're going to go for the map. If they have a removal spell, it sucks, whatever. If I had first Settle, yes. What about second Settle?
Game. Blouses.
All right. Nothing better than getting Settled for good content and still winning the game. We like that. Good stuff. Chad says, what a weird and wonderful match that was. I agree. So 3-0 with a bit of an asterisk. We did have an opponent leave after game 1. But this deck's cool. I think that Mox Amber is a somewhat unexplored card. I think this deck gets some big upgrades from Aether Drip with that new 1-drop. And then also I just think that, like, they just keep printing legends. You know, like, they just don't stop printing more legends. So, like, you know, it's only going to get better, right? Not sure how I feel about main deck Shelter by Ghosts. I think this card's kind of bad, honestly. I think this is a good sideboard card for red decks and stuff, but I don't love it. I do love all the channel lands. I think playing 8 channel lands is brilliant. Love it. I love Adeline and Ammon. Embercleave. don't know. That's kind of cool. And then I think I would like a Cavern of Souls or two. Note that Cavern is a little awkward because you can't cast spells, obviously, and they can't channel the channel lands. But I think, like, over the first Battlefield Forge for sure, and then maybe over, like, I'm not sure, honestly. But yeah, counter spells aren't that prevalent in the format. You just beat them anyway. So, but yeah, deck's really, really cool. Tomic's cool against the, I added the Tomic and the Gideon. I changed this a little bit. Tomic's cool against Lotus Field. Gideon's cool against control decks. Big Gideon fan. I think Ruinous Blast is awesome too. Like a main deckable power level card. Problem being that like you can't play it and Shelter by Ghost in your main deck. But yeah, deck's really cool for sure. Built by Splash for fixing and beat me in the qualifier. Wanted to play it. Looked really cool. So more to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.